Hi, this is Stephanie Bolton with Healing Sounds and Music Therapy, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about how to handle negative emotions. So, how do you handle awkward events or interactions? What do you do when you feel pain or discomfort? How do you react in uncomfortable situations? Have you even ever stopped to think about it until now? As human beings, we prefer to live our lives in a pain-free, comfortable, easygoing kind of way. But life isn't always like that. We tend to dislike and sometimes actively avoid negative emotions and situations. We label certain things as bad or good and try our hardest to keep from experiencing the bad things like heartbreak, disappointments, losing a job, feeling depressed, feeling nervous, looking foolish. And what if these things weren't bad at all? We tend to label certain emotions that are typically viewed as negative, such as anger, sadness, fear, and depression, as bad emotions or things that we want to avoid. But in fact, these emotional states aren't necessarily good or bad, but it's what we do and how we handle them that matters. Instead of avoiding negative emotions, what would it be like if we explored and examined them? If emotional states are just our inner self's way of communicating when something is not going well inside, then maybe we need to stop and pay attention to what's going on. Where is that emotion coming from? What happened to trigger it? Are there memories associated with it? Is it tied to another emotion? Sometimes it can help a great deal to figure out the roots of our emotions, where they're coming from. Because if we can understand our feelings better, then we can start to manage them more effectively. Now notice I said manage them, not eliminate them. So for example, most people typically feel anxious or nervous before, say, an important test or a board meeting or a presentation for your boss. Anxiety and nervousness are sometimes considered negative or bad emotions. But in this case, we can use that nervousness or anxiety to motivate us to study harder for that test, to double check our work reports before giving the presentation to our boss, or maybe just going that extra mile to make that presentation really terrific, make it really stand out. So the end result of feeling that anxious or nervous feeling could be positive because we handled it in a productive way. The end result could also be counterproductive if instead of being motivated, we get bogged down or stuck in feeling nervous and anxious. It's all about how we manage the emotions, not necessarily trying to get rid of them or eliminate them. We can let our emotions, good and bad, get the best of us sometimes, but we always have a choice in how we respond. So next time you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed, take a moment and figure out and explore that emotion and see if you can use it in a productive way. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments or thoughts about this, I'd love to hear them, so just leave them on the video or contact me anytime at my email address or through my website. Thanks for stopping in and watching. Bye-bye.